Hi there, David Swaim here with Service Star Realty with another Property Manager Minute. Today I want to talk a little bit about what kind of duties should a property manager in Phoenix have. I've narrowed it down to about 3, and the first one is increasing revenues, then protecting your investment, and then finally avoiding risk. Increasing revenues is more about avoiding vacancy. Vacancy is going to be your biggest killer of your profits. Renting it quickly is one of the ways to be able to stop that vacancy and to get it a tenant in place as soon as possible. Having a higher amount can prolong the time frame it takes to rent and prolonging the vacancy, which actually hurts your bottom line, not helps your bottom line. The other part is to start early. When you have a property that you have a tenant inside, or you're living in, or you're getting ready to close escrow, the time to start is before anybody's moved out. The best way to handle that is to have a video of the property that you can market the video of what the property will look like when it's empty. So a tenant can make that decision based on the video rather than seeing a property that's full of a tenant's belongings or your belongings, or maybe not be able to get into it because it hasn't closed escrow yet. So starting early is critical. And using the video is also a big answer to that. Retaining the tenant is another huge part of avoiding vacancy. Retaining the tenant is the #1 area where if the tenant moves out, you're going to have a turnover cost as well as the vacancy. And if you can avoid that by keeping a tenant for an extra year or 2 or 3, then you're much better off as far as your bottom line goes. Protecting your investment, that is yet another set of areas, but it starts with the screening of the tenant, making sure that your tenant has a very strong background, as well as that their past performance at previous rentals is probably going to help them help tell you what their future performance is going to be. So screening is the basics. Video is another use of video there is also important, having the condition documented the day they move in and documenting the condition when they move out. That eliminates any arguments or discussions in regards to what was there and what was not, and again helps to protect your investment. Inspections are another part of this puzzle, where if you inspect a property on an ongoing basis, you can see bad behavior or a particular problem before it turns into a bigger one. And then having a strong enough lease to be able to counteract those problems, to be able to enforce those corrections before it gets to be too late. Avoiding risk sounds fairly easy, but it's really not. It really takes lots of experience to be able to see all the potential problems that could happen, whether it's from a pool gate being propped open, or a piece of concrete that's being raised, or maybe you have to know many other things, like knowing all the laws and making sure that you're avoiding any pitfalls there. The fair housing laws are very vast. The handicap issues, the service animals, the habitability issues. There's quite a few things that you can have to watch out for to overcome. When you hire a property manager, what you're doing is being able to find someone who can balance all these things in their mind while watching over your property. Also, you don't have to. Thanks for watching.